Hello, my friend, and welcome to Pro Wrestling Daily. My name is Aaron Machbitz. Let's talk about the 2025 King and Queen of the Ring tournament. It's way better than March Madness. I got my bracket right in front of me, so excuse me if I'm looking down. I'm looking at the bracket. Don't have the whole thing memorized, right? It's like March Madness, just better. But we know that Sami Zayn, Randy Orton, and Cody Rhodes have all won their first round matchup. We know that there's another fatal four-way on Monday with Sheamus, Rusev, Brunson Reed, and Uso all coming up. I believe that Sheamus and Rusev will sort of take themselves out of that match. I think Brunson Reed will win that match with interference from Braun Breaker and Seth Rollins to make sure that he can get to that match so they can, basically hold all of the power. If Brunson Reed wins the King of the Ring, then Seth Rollins holds the Money in the Bank. There's just no way, potentially, that they wouldn't hold all the power because, the Brunson Reed then gets a championship match. Maybe he beats John Cena. Maybe then, or he loses but beats him down so much that Seth Rollins gets to cash in. That's a potential option, but I think it'll be Cody Rhodes versus Brunson Reed, and then you'll have Sami Zayn versus Randy Orton. I think what it's leading to, it would be awesome if it led to the first time, Cody Rhodes and Randy Orton have sort of touched or interacted since Cody Rhodes returns. We know that Cody Rhodes and Randy Orton have a ton of history, and I would love to see them absolutely lock up in the championship of the King of the Ring tournament. I think Randy Orton is going to beat Sami Zayn. I think Brunson Reed will win, and I think then Cody Rhodes will beat Brunson Reed, and you'll see Randy Orton and Cody Rhodes in the championship of the King of the Ring tournament at Night of Champions, which will be incredible. So that's my prediction so far, and I think this is the path back to the championship for Cody Rhodes. This is the path back to the championship for Cody Rhodes. I'd really love to see Randy Orton win his 15th, 16th, and 17th world title, but I don't think we're going to see all of those title runs. Randy Orton might get one more before he hangs it up as one of the greatest superstars of all time. He's in my Mount Rushmore, along with Shawn Michaels, Randy Savage, and John Cena, but I think we're going to finally see the Cody Rhodes and Randy Orton matchup that we've all been wanting to see. Then we move on to the Queen of the Ring, and Roxanne Perez, Jade Cargill, and Alexa Bliss have all moved on. They are into the semifinals, and in their fatal four-way matchup, we have Asuka, Stephanie Vacour, Rodriguez, and Niall all in that fatal four-way match to win their match to move on to face Alexa Bliss. My pick there, Asuka is returning, so that would be a huge deal, but I think someone might come out to make sure that doesn't happen. Rodriguez and Rhea Ripley might have a little thing going on, so don't think that's going to happen. Niall, you can kind of just cross out. She's not going to win. So I think that match is going to go to Stephanie Vacour, which would be awesome. She's really good, and I would love to see that match between Bliss and Vacour. And then you have Roxanne Perez and Jade Cargill. I would love to see in the finals, I think would be absolutely incredible, is Roxanne Perez and Stephanie Vacour. But I think we're going to get Alexa Bliss and Jade Cargill. I think Jade Cargill is going to win and be the Queen of the Ring and go on to potentially do something where she might have a more altercation with Naomi, who has the Money in the Bank briefcase, who's potentially going after Tiffany Stratton. Who knows what's going to happen? Maybe someone goes after Io Sky. She hasn't defended her championship, I think, since WrestleMania, which is like crazy, which means she hasn't defended it at all. And so I would love to see that Alexa Bliss, Stephanie Vacour match, Roxanne Perez versus Jade Cargill. As a fan just of great professional wrestling, I want to see Roxanne Perez and Stephanie Vacour in that championship match, and I would give it to Roxanne Perez. I think she's one of the best in the world. She can be Queen of the Ring, hold that, go on to have a championship match, have an amazing match with Io Sky, potentially give her the strap, youngest world champion ever, maybe something like that. So I think it's going to be Cody Rhodes and Randy Orton in the King of the Ring, and I think it's going to be Stephanie Vacour and Roxanne Perez in that one as like a fan dream, but I really think it's going to be Alexa Bliss and Jade Cargill. So that's some updates on the 2025 King and Queen of the Ring tournaments. Then we move on to what's happening with CM Punk, Ron Killings, and John Cena. I think CM Punk and Ron Killings have absolutely saved John Cena's heel run. After John Cena's turn, which was one of the most historic, events in WWE history, it's been pretty stale. And with this whole thing with R-Truth getting released and Ron Killings coming back, that's elevated it so much. CM Punk doing what he's doing, even though I think CM Punk is kind of a fraud and I'm not a big fan. Fans really love him, and he's elevated what John Cena is doing in the ring. Now he actually has someone to clash with that can go back and forth with him on the microphone. Then you add this like looming Ron Killings piece. It's really bringing out the best of what John Cena has done in this heel run, in his farewell tour as a WWE superstar. So I'm excited to see what potentially might happen between Ron Killings and John Cena as they will wrestle next week on Friday Night SmackDown, which is then going to lead to something. You assume John Cena is going to hold on to the title there, but if they want to throw everyone for a loop and just break the system completely, Ron Killings wins the WWE Undisputed Championship, and then he takes it to Night of Champions to wrestle CM Punk, and that would be incredible. That's not going to happen. We are going to see John Cena versus CM Punk at Night of Champions, maybe a Cody Rhodes and Randy Orton match as well. Seth Rollins is always in the mix because he's got the Money in the Bank briefcase. So things are getting very, very interesting as we head into Night of Champions. And that's my updates as of now. So please comment down below what you think might happen with the King and Queen of the Ring tournaments, what you think of CM Punk and Ron Killings and John Cena and all that good stuff. And then make sure you like this video, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys next time. Lots of love. Cheers.